everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We are back again with our A Day in the Life of an Entrepreneur series part two. And this time, we are bringing different people from different industries and who are taking care of their companies or who've set up their companies in the past few years. Now, today we have Lakshmi with us. She is the founder for Prophaze, which is a security software company. But I'll talk about her more about the company and what she has been doing. Over to you, Lakshmi.
Yeah, thank you, Antana. Thanks for that introduction. So it's indeed a privilege for me to be here along with you. So got to know a lot about you as well and your achievements. So that is definitely good to know about it. How women in this field are achieving a lot. So that kind of inspires a lot, including me. So thank you for having me here. So to talk about myself, I'm Lakshmi. So I started my career with Infosys back in 2010. Was into their banking sector, and after that, I kind of moved into a lot of other domains. So have worked on different banks and have worked with a lot of international compliances. So I understand how important security, especially when how important security is for the banking field and all of that. I've also worked with HIS, like Hospital Information System. So all these international compliances and everything. So got to work with Vishak also for some time, and that's when while actually solving an issue in the industry, there was an issue where a German client was having an issue with his containerized platform. Security was not being addressed by any particular software. I mean, any web application firewall of how to deal with containerized security. So while googling for a solution, we found that okay, this is not there. Okay, so in spite of the big vendors being there, all the established names being there, we thought okay, I mean it would be easy to solve it, but we had to do it on ourselves. So that's how we thought okay, let's bridge this gap in the market. That's the the root cause of how we launched Prophaze into the market. So and that's how Prophaze has been running for the last 3+ years. So now it's going good. And so we've been also listed as innovation leaders in the KuppingerCole Analyst Report, and also lately we won the most innovative product of the year at DSCI. So this is two good achievements that we had on the national and international level. So things are going good, and yeah, so that's about the starting phase of Prophaze and all good things happening with us.
Many congratulations and many more accolades to come forward.
Thank you.
Now, while we talk about your entrepreneur journey and Prophaze, I would like to know how exactly your day-to-day looks like. Especially as an entrepreneur, you have to juggle between different hats. And when you're starting off, there are so many challenges that come your way. It's not a piece of cake. So how exactly you take care of all those challenges and how do you start your day?
Okay, that's a nice question. Yeah. So yes, yeah. So being a woman and being a mother, it's not like it's not that easy as we had before, and being entering into the motherhood phase and all. I mean, that time we just had to be in a salary job, a 9 to 6 or 7 kind of job. So we just have to go and come back, and then that's it. Then you don't have to think more about anything else. But being an entrepreneur is a totally different ballgame, because even though we feel that okay, let's fix this time for work as this 9 to 5 or something like that, it never happens. Nor it's just like weekdays, and it's all over our minds every time. So being with the family and being with job, it kind of overlaps all the time. You cannot have like different buckets. So I try to finish off all my morning routines, sending my daughters to school and everything in the morning, so that everything is set and all the food is cooked and everything, and then come and sit for my job and have the morning meetings and all of that. So it's like getting up in the morning, going for a morning walk, or doing some getting some time for yoga, and then involving with the kid and sending her to school, and then I start my day. So yeah, so that is how it all begins, and then we'll have, like, obviously now it's all the virtual world where we have a lot of online meetings. So it's all you and your laptop and your cameras on. So that's how the whole day goes, and yes, so and then I try to wind up by 6 or so, so that I can spend more time with my family, and that's how I kind of wind up and plan. I try to plan with the team, take their inputs, and how we can move forward, how we can prioritize what are the things that work for us, what things that do not work for us. So based on, it's like it's a team effort. So we consider Prophaze like a family, where we take everybody's inputs and all their opinions, and we validate all that, and that's how we move ahead as a single team.
While you take care of Prophaze and you're working on your day-to-day task, what are the major concerns that come your way? Like, what are the major challenges that are coming your way?
Major challenges that come our way is like, since we are into the security industry, so when we just launched the product and all, so we're all new into the market, and this is a market where we have all the international players who have already dominated the space for more than 10-15 years. So it'll take some time to kind of break the ice and get this brand into the names, into the mindsets of the CISOs of our, especially in India. So we work with global customers, but now our focus is shifted, to the Indian space as well. So to get their, mind share, to get their trust, it's not easy. So that was one of the biggest challenges that we faced. So what we did is, like, we started reaching out to partners and distributors. So they've been there in the industry for quite a long time. So they have a lot of good connections with the CISOs and CIOs of all the major organizations, right? So that helped us to kind of ease the journey a little bit. And then obviously the recent awards that we received, which listed as most innovative product, that kind of really helped, because a lot of people who we've had talks previously, they started coming back to us, after seeing us present a solution at the Data Security Council of India. So that is something happened, and also managing the financials and the investments and everything. So sometimes there were phases wherein we had to go really bootstrap, and then we find okay, good clients coming in, and so then things kind of start changing. So but the team was really supportive when all the good and bad times were there. So that is something that gets it going. The team support matters really a lot.
I totally agree with you that the team support matters a lot. Now, how much of your entrepreneurship is people management? Well, we talk about all of that.
Okay, that's really nice question. So it's all about people management. Entrepreneurship is all about people management. I mean, it's more of because this is my first venture. So this is the first time we are entering this entrepreneurship journey. So we had no clue of how it is, how it's going to be, because when I was working with Infosys, I've seen and we've looked up to Narayan sir and Sudhamuti ma'am. So they are very humble and down to earth folks. So these are the people that we've seen while growing up. So we kind of have, okay, this is a way that leaders are, or CEOs or the CEOs are. So we have, okay, this is how so all the good qualities that we imbibe from them, that kind of helps us. Then we try to have a more. So I always wanted to be more flexible towards women, because while I was working, so I myself have faced, like all the kinds of issues when you become a mother, and then you have to juggle a lot of work and all of that. So I've always had that in my mindset, like the company or corporate should be more flexible towards women, and it should be more, there should be a more like a supportive environment for them, especially when they go on maternity leaves, when they come back, and if they have any issues, or so it should be more of a warm and comfortable environment for them. So this is something that we try to maintain in at Prophaze, so that they feel at home. Whatever issues they have professionally, personally, we try to be with them. We try to talk it out together, and so that way we feel that we've been successful to an extent, wherein they could feel at home being a Prophaze. So this is something that whatever issues they have, whatever things, we feel that there is no internal, like kind of politics or anything happening, luckily so far. So it was not that challenging for the people management things were not that challenging. So all of them are really cooperative, and they feel like they are all of them. We say that you guys are the CEOs of this company, so just take it and own the company and grow the company however you want to go about it. Take your own bring your own innovations, your ideas, pour in all of it, put your heart and soul into it. So the company will love you back the same way. So that is how everybody at Prophaze works. So this is what works out the magic through Prophaze.
Superb. And while you give everyone the opportunity, how much hands-on activities are you able to carry when you are an entrepreneur?
Hands-on activity as in
getting your hands dirty in development, maybe getting through reviews and getting to know what new features are coming, all of those things.
Yeah, so initially, a major part of it we had to be a part of. I mean, that was like during the early phases of the development and stuff, and all the reviews and testing, that phase and all. But as the team grew, so we had hired a lot of initially there are a lot of interns with us. So as soon as we got our initial set of funding, we onboarded all of them. So then so we could delegate all most of the tasks to them. So they started owning it, and now they are all pioneers in handling anything and everything, every bit of it. So that we have more time. So it's me and Vaishak. So Vaishak is the co-founder, and he's the chief architect of the product. So we have more time to interact, for be it international alliances, talking with investors, and talking to the partners, distributors. So these things, take up more of our time. So that is how now things have shifted from the initial phase. So this is how it goes.
Amazing. And as an entrepreneur, if you are teaching your mentee or your juniors 3 lessons, what would be those 3 lessons which you want to impart them based on your experience?
Okay. Haven't really thought, of that. But if somebody had asked me, what are 3 important things as an entrepreneur, they would have to keep in mind, is first and foremost is entrepreneurship is it's like it's best not to have it like a part time or sidetrack. If you have the passion, or if you have that kind of vision, that something you have in your mind that you want to put, and you want to see it in front of you in full form, then I guess you'll have to put your 100% into it. It's not that you're going to work 9 to 5 somewhere, then 5 to 10, or I'll do a startup or something like that. It doesn't work that way, because you cannot be on both the boats at the same time. So put in your 100% in whatever you're doing, and you should believe in that. So then I'm sure success will follow. So initially, you'll definitely have a lot of challenges. So second lesson is initially expect only rejections, only rejections and rejections, and a lot of disheartening phases of initial phases. So you should be prepared for all that. So be prepared would be my second this thing for rejections at all phases of the initial walks of entrepreneurship journey, and take these rejections as a motivating factor, so that this thing you can turn on to your it can fuel your success. So that's what, because we have faced a lot of rejections when we started off, and so but slowly, I mean, or when all these start converting into successes, it's a very what do you say, it's a sweet journey, I mean, that you can go through. And then the last and final thing would be, as an entrepreneur, the best thing I think would be, to not expect too much in return. Okay, so just do your best, and leave everything rest to the universe. I mean, I'm sure the universe will definitely give it back to you. I mean, you just have to do what you can do in the best of your capability, and then everything will return at the right time. And never give up. That would be the best. Never give up on the journey.
Superb. Thank you so much, Lakshmi, for sharing all those details. And we're glad that you could spend some time with us to share the wonderful insights. Thank you so
Yes.
much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you, Vandana. So it was a pleasure to be with you and have a conversation with you. So even I enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you.
Likewise. Looking forward to connecting with you again.
Yeah, thank you. Same here. Bye bye.
Thank you.
And wishing all of you a happy new year as well.
Wish you the same. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.